China is hardly planning an invasion to take advantage of US distraction, nor is Korea in fact hoping for any real conflict. Korea is looking for survival, for food, for the necessities of life such as fuel, promised by the US and then withheld as the US. Stores have gotten tight, though the public is not told this. They will run their planes over Korea and lob test flights of missiles over Japan, or whatever it takes to get the attention of the US. China hopes Korea succeeds, as they also are having and have had great problems feeding their populace. There are many long-standing expectations that a global war, started in the area of Iraq and including China, will erupt during this time, the end times. These prophecies have been conjured up from Nostradamus' interpretations, though he hardly was referring to any occurrences outside of his time, and others. Many prophecies are in fact intelligent analysis of likelihood based on circumstances, and include the Middle East due to its oil-rich status, and China due to its sleeping giant status. China has been starving for decades, imposing birth control restrictions that reach to mandatory abortion, to a couple having more than a single child. The soil has long been washed away by the Yellow River and other such erosion, the population overburdening the countryside for millennia. Thus, it is assumed that this country, during a time of starvation and increasing crop shortages, would muster forth and invade other countries. Likewise, oil has been known for several hundred years as a fuel, a ready fuel. The birthplace of several religions in conflict, Christianity and Islam, are in the Middle East, and these have been known for centuries to be at each other's throats. Prophets therefore take all these matters into their heads, stir the soup and prophesy. This does not mean that this will all come about as predicted. Starvation does not create invasion, it creates lethargy. China has also been successful in keeping its population in check and in breaking into the world markets. Islam is hardly wanting to engage Christianity in battle, despite the intent of terrorist groups emerging from the oppressed. Thus, as we have predicted, the likely outcome is not a full battle in Iraq, and most certainly not an outbound invasion by China into other countries.